him home or voting him out.
So, okay, go back through this thing.
Danny?
Howie, let me take a bath and pull up a chair, will you?
Absolutely. What time is it right now, Georgie?
There's a lot of time left here.
I'm not coming after you at all. I'm just saying, breaking your trust in this game and admitting that to the house, Georgie, that doesn't sit well with people. They'll never take your word again. They'll never take your word. You didn't have a promise with the doctor not to put him up. I'm not saying that you openly had to, but you promised me and Janie to my face. Does that mean we're coming after you? Absolutely not. Does that mean your word in this house holds any credibility? I don't think so anymore.
Yeah, you're probably right there. But I didn't come after Jamie. I didn't want to come after you, but you were the only one left.
Janie,
that's it.
George, you promised us.
I couldn't come after us.
And now, if you do go on the block because you just happen to be in the way, now you're in harm's way. That deal doesn't have to be held anymore. And when you get on the block, anything can happen. I'm not coming after you at all. You're not even on my radar. You had to do what you had to do. I understand that. You were pressured. The last people.
Pressured? You don't know what I went through.
I know what you went through. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're downstairs grabbing some of these.
I couldn't do that to Janie because she's been playing the game really hard, Howie.
I'm not saying that you should put up Janie. I promise on ball protection. Danny and Erica can say all they want. They sold you out to dry.
Tell me about Erica. So where do you want to begin for?
She took you on the HOH competition. And then I overheard at least 4 questions. Why did you take out George? Oh, he was coming after me. He was coming after me. They brought you into their alliance, Georgie. They sold you out the first opportunity they had because, oh, he's a weak player. And what happens? You step up. You and Danny are the only ones in this house to win an HOH other than maybe 6. Now you put up James, you put up me. I know by any means, and I dread you saying we're coming after you, but it's just not really the consensus thing to do. We could offer you the most protection in this house. Oh, put up Chicken George. Oh, what if you win HOH, Erica? Oh, I'll put up Chicken George. Marcellus, what if you win HOH? Oh, I'll put up Chicken George. Danny, oh, I'll put up Chicken George. And now you're empowered as your best friend, Georgie. And what if you're on the block next week? Are they going to be there voting for you?
Probably not.
Well, you and our votes. If I go home, you destroy voting power to keep you in this house. Completely. Me and Janie automatically 2 votes you have on the sidelines. And at this stage of the game...
What happened with Marcellus, Howie? Give it to me straight.
I don't know what happened with him. I don't know who he promised everyone in the house he was not coming for him, and he promised every other person he was coming for that person when it came to votes. He lied to every single person in the house. For him to go, that's fine. He came to me and said, I'm not coming after you, Howie. And with the Chilltown, he said, I'm coming after Howie. And he told me he's coming after Chilltown. Can I have your vote? How can you promise everyone in the house safety and want to vote? You lied to everyone in the house. I don't know what went down with that. You lied to everybody in the house. And because Marcellus went up, you didn't. And me and Janie knew that. I said, hey, keep Georgie out of harm's way. I want you to consider that if it comes down to a tiebreaker. Who has your back and who doesn't? Have I changed my conversations with you when you were HOH, not HOH, or throughout this game? Or who are your newfound friends when you all sort of come up to this room, Georgie? You got to look at that, Georgie, very closely. Because tonight, Georgie, you are no longer head of household. Ever. And all of a sudden...
I'm probably going home, and you know what? I'm comfortable with that. Because I just happen to fall into HOH. It's just a rotten time. Because my alliances are just totally gone. I'm more or less dying in the middle.
Not necessarily, Georgie. You keeping Jay and I say, I'm not throwing anyone on the bus, but just hypothetically, people that are keeping, who's keeping you safe unless they're winning HOHs? That's the only way to keep you safe. Yeah, James put you up in week 3, but he was coerced by who? By your current allies in this house. Put up George, not me, put up George. I saw you on any chance they can. And there's lying in this house is one thing, Georgie. Making promises and going against them, that's a totally different game. Danny lies to people, but when she makes a promise, she sticks to a promise. And, you can't...
Don't cool down.
But, Georgie, you promised Kaser a vote and you didn't. You promised me...
Oh, no!
Kaser is a man of his word, Georgie.
That is not...
He said you swore on your family that you were going to vote to keep him. That's what he said. Kaser will not lie. Does not lie.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm just telling you what he told me. That is what he said.
So you're telling me Kaser told me, you're telling me that Kaser told me that Kaser said that I swore on my family that I would keep him in the game.
Right, Georgie, I don't want to get a piss and shouting match. You promised me safety last night. You promised me safety today. You went against it. If it's a 2-2 tie, do the right thing, look where the numbers are in this house, you're going to have safety. The force is with you, Georgie.
There you go.
Finish the shower.
Hey, Howie, shut the door back up, will you?
You're okay, Georgie.
You're all right.
One last bite. I don't have a bite left.
What time is it? 12?